Jacqueline Woodson by Emmy Lemons and Katie King. As a child, Jacqueline always loved to write. She didn't always know how important her stories would be. I used to say I'd be a teacher or a lawyer or a hairdresser when I grew up, but even as I said these things, I knew what made me happiest was writing. Becoming a writer. She wrote everywhere, on lunch bags with crayons, sidewalks with chalk, and even one time on the side of a building with spray paint. It was not pretty when my mom found out. She loved watching the words on the paper. The award. When Jacqueline was in 5th grade, she was quite the storyteller. She often got in trouble for her stories because she says they were just flat lies. Then, one day she turned in a poem for a contest. I had written a poem about Martin Luther King that was, I guess, so good no one believed I wrote it. When it was proven that she was the author of the poem, she ended up winning the contest and a prize. Books that matter. When Jacqueline became serious about writing, she realized that she could be a voice to children who weren't used to seeing their stories in the pages of books. She writes about tough topics, like a little girl whose father is in prison. In Visiting Day, the people really love each other, miss each other when they're apart, and care a great deal about each other. This is what's most important to me, to show love in all its many forms. She wants kids to realize that they have nothing to be ashamed of and that there are other stories like theirs. Today, Jacqueline Woodson lives in Brooklyn, New York. She is a full-time writer. She can often be found playing at the park with her dog. She also teaches teenagers at a summer camp for writers. Lasting impression. Lots and lots of books later. I am still surprised when I walk into a bookstore and see my name on a book, or when the phone rings and someone on the other end is telling me that I've just won an award.